Hello, welcome to Scrap Time, episode 773. My name is Christina, and on today's episode, we're doing some art journaling using the Lifestyle Craft new alphabet dies. Today, I am showing you these new little alphabet dies from Lifestyle Crafts. On a 4x4 die here, you get an entire alphabet, and 3 of them also include your numbers plus a little bit of punctuation. This one, the letters are a little bigger, so you don't get numbers with it. But you get an entire alphabet for like $14.99, minus, of course, your 20% discount when you shop at lifestylecrafts.com using the promo code SCRAPTIME. So I'm going to show you some fun things to do with the little alphabets. I was playing with the alphabets here in my art journal. And what I started by doing is cutting all the alphabets out of this black paper. I'm going to move it here just so maybe you'll be able to see the letters a bit more. So this one in the middle is that direction, and then we have this alphabet. This was that one that was a little bigger, and then this one here. So I made a little stencil with the dies. And then what I did was I sprayed it, you can see in the background, and I sprayed it a couple ways, and I'm going to be going through the steps with you in a moment. And then here I used one of the alphabets, and this was quite a long little saying, but you could see because the letters are nice size, I was able to get it all in there without overtaking the page. And then what I did was I went over the letters with some glossy accents just to make them stand out a bit and give them a bit of texture. This here are some new border dies. We have this little garden set that has the petals, and then it's a flower. I didn't actually use the flower on my page. And then this set here, which included this border, and then what I did is I just cut out the flower and I just made little folds in a circle like I've done numerous times in other papers, and to make this little flower design here. So that flower was made using this border die. But we're going to concentrate on the alphabets today. So I'm going to put this aside. Bring over a fresh page, and we're going to go through a few techniques. Now, to make the background of this page, I wanted to use distressings because of a technique I'm going to show you. And so I decided to use, this is the new spring collection from Tim Holtz in the distressings, really pretty, in shaded lilac, peacock feathers, and squeezed lemonade. And just last week, the summer collection was announced, which is now available hopefully at a store near you. So I needed to cover this background with these inks. Now, if I was to take my little applicator and do this, it's going to take me a while, right? And, you know, I'm a little impatient at times. So what I like to do is I take this, do this, get lots of ink, and then I went in with my applicator and just moved it around the page. You can see how much quicker that is. So let's get some blue on there. I'm working on a watercolor paper right now. My book has watercolor pages in it, so I don't know if you'd be able to do the same technique on other papers or not. This is the watercolor paper, and I'm going to blend it into my yellow there. And you can see how I must have put lots of ink on because of how far I'm getting with it. We're spreading it around. And then now let's put some of the purple, and you can see how beautiful this peacock feathers is. I love that blue, and how nice the peacock feathers and the lemonade blend together to make that really pretty green. Bit of purple. So you can see how quick it was to cover my page instead of if I was just to do it bit by bit. Now the reason I want to use distress inks is because, as we know, if you've used distress inks, they react with water. And that's the first thing I'm going to show you. So I'm going to take my little stencil here I made, and I'm going to just put it up here. And the one thing even, I had to get over, I don't know if it's something that bothers you, is just letting your letters go every direction. I'm always like, letters must be straight. So this is, something I've overcome now, is that I can put letters upside down and sideways and everything without it bothering me. So what I'm going to do is, this is just water, simple water from the tap. And I'm going to spray it in my stencil. And you should be able to see the letters appearing, because the water, when you put water on distress ink, it moves it aside. So I'm going to just dry it a bit, just so it pops out a bit more. So you can see how cool that looks now with just using water through the letters. I'm going to do another one down here, a bit more water. Now because this was on yellow, it's going to be a little harder to see. That's why I really wanted to get some dark blues there, but let me just dry it anyway. So now that it's dry, you should be able to see some of these letters poking through. And I think this is a great way just to add a little bit of texture without making it even more busy. However, because we'd like to make it a little busy, don't we? We're going to just put some color sprays on there as well. Now I have some water here on my stencil. I'm just going to do a paper towel just to take off some of that excess water. Because these are paper, you can only get, a few sprays with them. Mine have been doing okay. This is the exact same stencil from the last time, so it's not so bad. I'm going to use some Dylusions ink spray. This is Bubblegum Pink. And I'm going to go and spray it from higher. I don't want it to really be really intense, so I'm going to do a light spray from higher up. And then I'm going to take this one and do, this time I'm going to use Vibrant Turquoise. Maybe I'll do them upside down. And again, I'm just going to get some of that extra spray off my paper so it doesn't. And I'll just dry that a bit little. So you can see by making these cute little alphabets into stencils, we can really make some neat designs on our backgrounds of our projects. And that is these cute little alphabets from Lifestyle Crafts. I think these little alphabets are going to be part of their core collection, meaning they will be around for a while, not just this month. And they have other alphabets already available. And what's really great is when I bring back that page, again, of course you can use them as stencils, but they're perfect size for all your projects, be it scrapbook layouts, great for cards, art journaling, whatever. So check out the little alphabet dies, and don't forget, You can get 20% off with the promo code SCRAPTIME when you shop at lifestylecrafts.com. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm very excited to be showing you the new Scrap Time book. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.